filling the gaps in the draft. They needed tower pressure. You want to have a decent laning phase, something to scale with. Drow gives you those things. It outranges Luna.
Of that has Retaliate to be able to max out, and Drow doesn't feel as good. Trying to hit him. Oh, in fact, first blood going to be picked up by Taiga. Looks like the Drow got a bit too low from an enchant gank, and still, at least they would have done more damage. Mira. Cop it a lot here. They're going to go for the last round of nukes. They need another one. Nope, they got it. Insania does manage to pick up a second kill for Liquid. Mega stacked.
The big difference is that Liquid's hard carry is going to get a lot of their bonus net worth out of the jungle, whereas those stacks are really only clearable by a Tidehunter. And I question, what is it he's going to buy that'll really change the game impact?
Miposhka trying to slow down SUMAIL here. Is going to be copping a lot of damage. Tornado goes out to be able to stop the multi-shot from the Drow Ranger. They take a heap of damage coming up from Toronto Tokyo. But again, he has to be able to jump away. Toronto Tokyo pop the Stampede. They're going to go for Mira. Mira's dead, and the rest of Team Spirit unable to play forward. Yeah, a smaller stack, like a 2-stack you can kind of do thanks to multi-shot, but like that many, definitely not great for a Drow Ranger. Level 5 Enchantress here will die. Looks like they're kind of poking at KYIV right now, trying to take a tier 1 tower of their own, but Miposhka throws out the damage. It was enough. Good read by Miposhka. Thanks to the multi-shot of the tier 2 tower, they can kill this Enchantress. Now they're also making a move on KYIV top lane. With the Soul Catcher, they can bring this tanky Centaur a little bit lower, but Insania is quickly going to rectify that. In fact, they're going to use the Stampede to be able to catch up to Mira. Couldn't get off the disruption fast enough. He gets slowed. Centaur's there. Doesn't actually have a stomp up anymore. The EMP is going to burn out, but at the same time, the multi-shot rotation from Utoro will manage to bring down KYIV. Looks like Liquid did not commit enough to be able to defend this tier 1 tower. Gonna die as he pushes out bottom lane a little bit too far. Enchantress later on with Impetus is really good at poking at Tidehunter, and that's what Tide hates, is being poked at. He wants a real commitment. He wants something to be able to ravage. You can see Toronto Tokyo really wants to, they're actually gonna smoke up for this. Liquid reading this is maybe an all-important team fight to determine the tempo of the rest of the game. They're going to come out KYIV with his Blink Dagger, makes the initiation. The Ravage to be able to intercept. Does hit 4 heroes in the back lines, but Utaro is already being threatened. The puck did manage to jump in. The Stampede going to go in. They managed to finish off Insania, who immediately buys back. They finish off the tower as well. So, Team Spirit get a kill, force a buyback, and if Liquid wins this tiebreaker, that will continue.
But this is the dream, Cap. Like, this is a free game, a free lane. You saw him just farming Ancient to increase, and notably, SUMAIL went a very selfless build in the previous game, no Midas. He's going to have one this game at a pretty nice timing, too. Just a couple hundred gold off the recipe.
Miposhka, if you're wondering what he was doing there.
Add that to Alacrity. That's damage manipulation to a T. These are Han players, Cap. They understand it. They're going to walk high ground with Aegis.
Yeah,
I love it.
Don't let this Drow Ranger feel too comfortable farming up that triangle. Let's force everybody of Team Spirit back here. And if they don't come back fast enough, all right, force the glyph. Team Spirit really don't want to back away here. Do manage to find a courier there. Collapse very far forward here as he's pretty much been daring Team Liquid to be able to TP back KYIV, but does manage to find the Drow Ranger here. Nobody else behind him though, so he stampedes, kind of runs away. The rest of the team chasing after. Collapse. Meteor, he will eventually die here, no doubt. Collapse recognizes too. He's just trying to create as much time for Utoro. There's nothing left for Team Liquid to do here but look for kills. Somehow, didn't get off a spell before auto-attacking. Miposhka is going to be caught either way though. Not going to be the case here. Liquid are going to get a freebie, and that includes the shard. Yep.
Like a slightly better laning phase, sure, but not good enough to justify like a 7K net worth lead on the entire game.
Yeah.
But that's Luna. He didn't even have like a huge stack. It's just the nature of the hero. Good disruption.
Disruption for disruption. Lotus Orb helping out as they go for the siege here.
Taiga's really nice. He enchanted one of the illusions immediately. He's going to look to do that all game.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call. Oh, trying to blow him up with the dagger, and they do manage to get him. Insania's down, and that is very bad for Team Liquid. They're going to throw out the Ravage now, trying to catch some of these heroes during the Stampede, but still the damage dealers are alive. But the puck is up. He's still trying to go for more heroes in the back line, almost finishing off SUMAIL there, but he has to jump away to his orb. Miposhka, something similar here, hiding away in the trees.
If you go for Luna, you go for Centaur, it doesn't matter who. Insania saves them, and Liquid can turn around the fight.
Yeah. No, we saw plenty of times where Evil Geniuses were looking okay in a team fight, but the problem was the false promise was put on Mickey, and he just stood there and output damage the entire time. Stumbling, okay, caught Mira, caught the Shadow Demon. Can they finish him off? The Glaives are coming in. The impetus from Taiga is going to be able to do the work. Two-man stun out from Maposhka with the multi-shots raining in. They will manage to finish up the Centaur. Looks like the Luna with the ultimate activated. The Cataclysm going out, but Collapse is still alive. Deafening Blast is not going to finish him off. Mickey needs to be able to back away, or maybe he's going to commit here with a BKB. Immediately pops it to ensure that Maposhka couldn't get that instant Hex down. Looking to pursue. Blink Disruption from Mira. Immediately, they're going to go for the coil. Backline, Toronto, Tokyo once again gunning for Insania. Managed to bring him down to half health. The Glimmer Cape is keeping alive for now. Magic Immune backing away. Taiga also healing up. Liquid are so tanky that it's very hard for Team Spirit to be really chasing. With the double damage, unlikely Team Spirit tries to take this. They do have the Purge from Shadow Demon, but no sense in trying to take a fight you're already disadvantaged against. They're going to set up for the high ground, though. Once again, going for the kill onto Insania, and they get him. They're going to trade out Maposhka, but the deed is done. Like, yeah, but these guys, you know, they haven't shown they're that good. Oh, hold up. Purge off first. Dealing with the double damage. Collapse. Thanks to the Kraken Shell, can slowly make his way back to the rest of the team. Toronto, Tokyo, once again, going for Insania. He spotted him. The Daggot's not going to be good enough. Once again, the Glimmer Cape is going to be able to buy Insania some time here. Starts healing himself up.
Yeah, it's just... You can see this awesome game of cat and mouse. I don't think Liquid want to be taking a fight just yet, though. Their Luna has near 6K
He knows Yutoro's here. He sees the multi-shot. He sees him on top of the creep wave. Maposhka is kind of waiting. He's going to intercept the Centaur. Meanwhile, he turns around, gusts up, and kills the Invoker. Now Yutoro's got to get out of here. Toronto Tokyo is going to make sure that the Drow has an opportunity to do so with the coil. They can actually turn things around here. On the high ground, Drow not sure if she wants to be able to stumble into that one. Maposhka playing into this tree line. Meanwhile, the Oracle once again being harried constantly by Toronto Tokyo. Glimmer caping up. Mickey's on in. Does manage to blow up one, but immediate buyback from Maposhka. Now he's stuck on this high ground with the Ravage going in. Yutoro throwing damage from the low ground. It doesn't matter with your elevation. You've got him dead. Toronto Tokyo helps out with a double kill, and they don't have the buyback on Team Liquid. Toronto Tokyo now chasing after Taiga as well. He is relentless. He will not stop. He is not content until he brings down every member of Team Liquid, and he'll manage to get a third kill for them.
Yutoro.
4 in total for Team Spirit.
Still with a mind on the objectives. He was pushing out bot that whole time. They can immediately go for base. And insane, the Satanic came out, an immediate disarm from Collapse from the Tidehunter. Mickey was just trapped. They took that entire fight without Invoker. He had no buyback on SUMAIL. Had just spent gold. And they're going to get at least 1 Rax off this. You could potentially threaten for more. Respawn's upcoming.
They will not have Mickey. This entire lineup is built around this Luna.
The damage Yutoro was able to do killed SUMAIL in a silence. I don't think he was ready. I think Maposhka also stunned the potential follow-up. Toronto Tokyo, this guy has been unbelievable. Just harrying Insania up and down the map, constantly shoving waves. They're going to offensive glyph and go for it. 1 Rax down bottom. Liquid are not quite ready for a response. They've got to be back.
Collapse. Tanking the tornado in style here is Yutoro on the low ground. Poking at this tier 3, they are going to turn around immediately. Nice Hex reaction from Maposhka. And KYIV, he's popping the cheese, but it looks like he's just going to die. Lotus Orb doesn't stop that damage. Meanwhile, the Tidehunter disrupted up. They do have the Cataclysm. Collapse actually blinking into it, but it doesn't matter. He's going to go ahead and heal up. They do have Mickey turn around. Taiga on the front lines here. Now that they've lost their tanky offlaner, they're going to go buy back on him, and he knows it's needed. Mickey is trying in desperation to hit him with these loosened beams, but it's not doing hardly any damage.
They just don't have it, Cap. And the break mechanic, oh my god, it works so well on Enchantress as well.
Yes, it does. KYIV tried to go for a stomp of Yutoro. Beautiful man to dodge there. Brings down the ranged barracks. Liquid under so much pressure now.
The backline, the squishies, because otherwise Collapse, he has a refresher in Shiva's, Cap. Oh my god, double Ravage.
Yep. It's coming. Liquid, they're going to have to bait something out here. Mickey challenging Yutoro right away as he approaches the high ground, but look at that damage that's being dealt. Somebody's going to get on top of this Drow Ranger, otherwise the marksmanship does too much. The Purge is going to break him. Taiga's dead. Now goes the Ravage. Mickey's going to be targeted. A second Ravage ready to go if necessary. They're immediately going to buy back. Collapse holding on to this tool to be able to win the game with. Is he going to throw it down yet? Not necessary. They've got the melee barracks.
It's too much damage, Cap. The marksmanship procs, they are just chunking Mickey. Yeah, but look at the formation. You can see Puck shading up and forwards, tied down and forwards, keeping the rest alive. Now they're going to smoke forwards. They have so much of a vision advantage. There's zero vision for Liquid outside of their base.
Nikkei is outside of his base.
No.
He's going to be catching the Hex first. They do have the Stampede immediately going out for the Ravage. He's going to be able to keep him in place. A secondary Ravage just to ensure that he goes down dead for 2 minutes. And without their carry, Team Liquid is lost. SUMAIL and Taiga are gonna back away, but it's too late. Team Spirit, in a wave, crash into them underneath the tier 4s. It doesn't matter, they've got you. GG is called, and Team Spirit are going forward in the major.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe how well they had to play to win this game. Think about the mental fortitude to have just watched Liquid win with this draft.